Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the third-ranked team, the TexasAM Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. To the air, it's Aguilar, and the pass is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. Smith. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Vols looking to keep this drive moving. And they'll give it to the back. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Solid drive to start this conference So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a third down in the red zone. Try and muscle for the first down. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop.
Now the offense dialing up a draw play, but it goes backwards. Not exactly what they were hoping for on that play.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the fourth down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a first down.
He escapes the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bucs. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Reed. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. On the ground, it's Lewis. It's a fumble behind the line. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession but lose a bunch of yards. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Getting set. Here's second down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. Breaking free at midfield. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And they hand it off to the back. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The sack sets up a second down and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Play action here on first down. Fine time. Moving to his left. Fires it on the move. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's got his man in the open field. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quarterback keeps the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up.
Well, the defense showing their teams on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They couldn't stop him there. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. To throw, it's Aguilar. Slides a good throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Running back with the football. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Nope, press here. The defense backing away. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. To throw, it's Aguilar. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. The balls are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Touchdown, Volunteers. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to clear it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. TexasAM offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Running through the tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looks like TexasAM will have the 1st down.
But when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a 1st down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that TexasAM unit.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
TexasAM getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Send the back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Reed. Oh, traveling for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He was already thrown 2 touchdowns in this first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
At 1st down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Staley.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Staley. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. Direct snap. Breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. See if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Get some space around the 30. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he can't make the catch on the crossing route, and that's going to bring out 4th down now.
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure in the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. The quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football, and now you get to 4th down. You got the lead by a couple possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Quick throw over the middle. Cut with room to run. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Tennessee, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Short throw to the back. Behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down. crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the Aggies will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
They'll give it to the back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Moss. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Direct snap. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Receiver in motion now. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier tackled there.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kickoff team is out there now. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Lewis.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The pass is incomplete. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. The secondary backed up off the ball now. He keeps it on a design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his back. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Fires it to the wideout. Graham down the middle. It's Staley. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, Dogs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The TexasAM offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion now. Dropping back. It's Reed. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. Testing the middle. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Over the middle. It's Staley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Needs some important yards here on third down. A field goal try here will be from 59 yards out. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brazil. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's a direct snap. Stop right there at the line. No gain. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He gets loose. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks nearly worn down.
And it's a direct snap. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield. It's Reed. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, TexasAM. And jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it falls incomplete, the final play of the game as time runs out. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.